Okay, guys, the time is 10:23. I really wanted to start this at around 10 sharp, but certain things got on the way and we are delayed. Now, for those who have lunch fourth period, I hope you can make a sacrifice in case you don't make it to lunch. I'm very sorry that I had to cancel the snacks and the food and all of that. It's it was either cancel that or cancel the entire event. So I went forward with just the event, hoping that in one way or another you feel appreciated and and we can celebrate this together. I was hoping to have a full studio, but I know that it's Friday and some of our uh, peers and classmates, teammates are celebrating Eid during this day, and at the same time, some seniors already checked out or they have other responsibilities, um, you know, as they are also part of other teams and are members of other uh, events. So I had a plan to have different individuals help me out, read the entire script I have here, um, but I have to make a change. Hopefully you don't mind if I talk all this time. That was the plan of this paper. So again, so hopefully you don't mind, and I hope you feel appreciated in one way or another. In front of you, you have a few what I call a few appreciation certificates and a few special awards, and you will know more about it as I go through this script. All right. So, Mr. Anchor, are we ready? Okay, they're recording, guys. Okay. Whew. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Media Team Appreciation Ceremony of 24-25 school year. Before we begin, will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. The reason why I have this scripted is because I want to make sure I say what I mean to say and not to say something out of the blue. Most likely I will at some point get off script because everything I have to say didn't fit in this paper. So certainly you have come a long way, although it feels like we started our journey yesterday. For sure we have gone through a lot. You have all the rights to feel proud. So give yourself a round of applause. It is true, we have accomplished quite a few things. Whether we were behind the camera, in front of the screen, or maybe in front of the crowd, you did your work diligently and as best as you could. We can spend a day talking about everything that we have accomplished together as a team. But the purpose of this gathering is for us to humble ourselves and to look deeper into ourselves and find appreciation for one another. This ceremony is to celebrate you, us as a media team. For the remainder of this ceremony, please pay attention to the details and everyone that is being recognized for different roles and accomplishments, and also cheer for one another. Again, from day one, I call you to lead and to serve without asking anything in return. There have been many times in which I have reflected on this, asking myself whether or not it was fair to you. After seeing the amount of time and effort that you put into our team and to our school. Believe it or not, at sometimes I felt guilty, especially this year because my schedule was packed with classes and I didn't have much time to mentor you. I felt guilty by not saying thank you loud enough, or with something tangible like a snack or a certificate. The fact is that I was asking for something that I practiced as an adult, to do things without asking something in return, to be humble without knowing how you will take it. And yet, many of you reassure me that a smile, it's hard to smile sometimes, but a smile, a pat on the shoulder, which I never have done it to many of you, or a thumbs up from the distance was more than enough to feel appreciated. You made me understand that being humble is a characteristic of a great leader. And that's the kind of leader I like to see in you. You impress me each time you cover an event, making me proud, of course. For that, I say thank you. In this moment, I would like to ask Mr. Anchor to help me distribute the certificate of appreciation. I see that many of our team members are not here. Okay, you can wait. This time, it took me some time to create the certificate because in this certificate, as a feedback received by one of the leaders, said that to this individual, this was the most important thing that he or she could get, and that was an extra. This certificate, everyone in the team gets it, and again, is something that says what team you were, and if you get in any special awards. Okay. Also, it has everyone's in the media leadership team name. It has my signature, Mrs. Smith's signature, and of course the current APs. So I cannot read what it says. It is up to you to read on your own. I'm going to ask Mr. Anchor, whenever I instruct him to call each name. You're going to come forward and get it from him. In the spirit of humbleness, we can say that each of us make up the meaning of everything that surrounds us. It can be a moment, it can be a person, or a thing. We create or give value or see its worth based on our own interpretation and experience. Looking for a way to show appreciation for your time and for the talent that you contributed to the media team and to our school, this certificate of appreciation is presented to you with gratitude. It is a little something that we hope that you give the value that it deserves. Please come forward when you hear your name. Those who are absent can go on the bottom. First name, please.
Anna.
Not here.
Amanda. Amelia. Amy. Amy. Garcia. Andre. Mariba is absent today. Arun. Benson. Nope. Brian. Absent. Brian? Oh. Brian Kelly. Absent. Carlos. Chloe Jade. Claire. Claudia. Derek. Esther. Also absent. Okay. Ania. Jacob. Oh. Hit Jacob. Now you, Jacob. Jacob. Joffrin. Jay. Jocelyn. John. Oh, and John Magapon after that. John Valandia. Julian. Casper. Candia. Kayla. Kyle. Liana. Liana. Matthew. Olivia. Paul. Risa. Samia. Sanaya. Samvi. Sergey. Sharia. Tanzil. Pardon me for the pronunciation if I get any of these wrong. Tish? Still gonna use it. Titan. Victor. Wasn't he just here? Jakob. Yidesh. Zachary. Zia. For everyone who is absent, you're with us. Anyway.
Huh? All right. So once again, the certificate, it's, I would say, the most valuable thing I can give you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything that you have done for our school community and for the media team. Unfortunately, I spoiled the surprise in the certificate. But again, sometimes when you plan something, you mean the best, and you mean the best, but sometimes by being or doing the best, there's some errors that we can learn from. The short film, the cause of distraction that the video production team produced. Thanks to the success, I would say, of that video, we have separated video production with a new team focused mainly on film production. So this upcoming year, we're going to have a new team specifically specialized in producing short films like this or even much better. Each student that participated in the casting was awarded with a special certificate for an official selection of the cost of distraction provided by the New York City Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment and by the New York City Public School Chancellor's Office. If your name is called, please come up and receive your certificate. Again, this is an official award presented to you by the New York City Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment and also by the New York City Public School Chancellor's Office. The certificate looks something like this. Anna? Amelia? Amy Garcia? Arriba? Claire? Catherine? John Benedict Casper? Liana? Nicholas? Samia? Sanaya? Sandy? Victor? Edwin? Zion? Singer, guys. All right, so those who were absent, we'll get it later. Thank you to those who participated in one way or another. Even those who participated and were not part of the cast, we appreciate you. Thank you, Zia, for submitting that submission on the very last minute and filling the role of the producer. All right, so let's get into the juicy part. After reflecting on how to best acknowledge the work that each of you have put into this team, and trying to find another way to recognize outstanding contributions to this team, I came up with different special awards. Please don't take me wrong, I value everything that you have done for this school. However, if we humble ourselves and see what others have done, we can say that we are true leaders. The first award I would like to present is the Leadership Award. This Leadership Award, known as Above and Beyond PIN, is to recognize our media leadership team members from the 2024-25 school year for stepping up and lead a sub-team to take on multiple tasks and to delegate them to their members. Aside from being responsible for their team, they were also responsible for different equipment, for training their members, for communicating. Aside from being responsible for their team, they were also responsible for different equipment, for training their members, for communicating clearly among other teams, for coordinating tasks, and for making sure things got done. They volunteer a lot of their time to come to MLT meetings, to develop different tasks, to brainstorm ideas, among other responsibilities. In the end, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have a student media leadership team. So thank you. If your name is called, please come forward. It has a special ink that only myself can see. Again, for those who can see, this is the pin. This is a new pin. Usually I give out a leadership pin, but this one says Above and Beyond, trying to change a few things around because many of the current leaders received that leadership pin last time. Arriva, Titan, Zia, all right, let's use our voice. Only myself can see, right? Jocelyn, Anna, John M, Amanda, Candia, Gerard, Matthew, and Chloe. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you, leadership team, for making everything possible. The next award is the Excellent in Service Pin to recognize key team members. Everyone in this team was called to serve, and although everyone served, it is important to mention that these team players getting this award were always available to take on any task, even when they were not on that specific team. They took the time to learn, adapt, and do. They served humbly and without hesitation. Okay, that I need my phone for the names. Thank you very much for your patience, everyone. Now, this pin says Excellence in Service, and with the same idea of the Seawolf, if you are nominated as an outstanding scholar, the idea is to see you shining that day of your graduation. Right, seniors? Okay, I will be calling everyone. Anna. I didn't want to ask for any help, but as I told someone in this leadership team, you have to accept help and know when to call for help. Amanda, Amelia, Amy, Sophia, Arriva, Arun, Benson, Brian Kelly, Chloe, Claire, Claudia, Derek, Esther, Tanya, Jacob, Jacob Rose. My bad. Jafrin, Jay, Jocelyn, John A, John M, John V, Julian, Casper, Candia, Kayla, Kyle, Liana, Matthew, Olivia, Paul, Raisa, Samir, Jacob G. Sorry, Jacob. Jacob G. Zachary. And Dia. Thank you. Thank you again for your patience. The next special award is the trophy. This hardworking Gold Star Trophy is to recognize team members that went above and beyond to serve the school community. Their dedication and hard work and attitude made the team grow and provided great results to the public. They took initiative to find solutions to problems even when they were not assigned that task. They did not ask if help was needed. They saw that help was needed, so they jumped in to help without hesitation. These are the individuals that you often see behind the scenes, working the logistics of things so everything can run smoothly. Benson? Sure. They have names on it. Oh, okay. Condia? Brian? Anna? Claudia? What is it called? Is it Amy? Is what is it called? Oscar? Oh. Okay, JD Rose? Chloe? Kayla? John V? Hersey? Sharar? John M? Amelia? Amanda? Jay? Jacqueline? And Titan. And Dia. Raisa? Okay, I'm gonna. We're going to call the names. Once again, thank you for your hard work. This year we have a new award, and usually it's given during the induction ceremony. But it is important that those who are graduating and have a successor know how well we treat them as they leave, so they feel comfortable and with this a good feeling that they chose the right person. So this is known as the Most Improved Award. Throughout the year, we assess every member's leadership skills. Again, everyone is supposed to serve, to lead. So every member's leadership skill is assessed in search for a successor in the event that there is a graduating member and a leadership position becomes vacant. That member then goes through training and mentorship. When the time comes, that member is then nominated. Should they accept, they then have to write a statement as to why they are the best candidate, explaining how they will lead the team. If there are many candidates, then the MLT votes for the one that they believe is the best candidate without knowing their names. This where am I? Okay, this key is to give the this key is to is sorry this key is given to members that have stood out, have excel expectations, and that have committed to lead a sub-team. They are an integral part of the whole media team for the upcoming school year. And without their leadership, the media team will not exist. Okay, so Tanzio. So Tanzio is leading the web development team. John V is the co-leader of Peter Tech, specifically managing the sound. Thank you very much. Now you have the key. Again, this is not in order, so pardon me. Arun. Arun is leading the video editing team. Claudia is the co-leader of live streaming. Jocelyn is the co-leader of graphics and social media. Chloe is the co-leader of photography, specifically leading the high school students. Amy Garcia is the co-leader of photography, specifically for leading the middle school students. John M is the co-leader of live streaming. Kyle. Kyle is the leader of research and development. Victor is a co-leader of Peter Tech, specifically leading lights. Saoirse stepping out to lead the video production team. Thank you very much. Raisa, co-leading social media and graphics. And even though she is not here because again it's not part of this current year's team, it's important to mention that we created a new sub-team for specifically for film production, and the leader chosen to lead that team is Mary Claire. And finally, the boss of the entire media team is Amanda. Now you have the key. You have a lot of responsibilities now. Once again, thank you everyone for stepping up and take over a sub-team. It is important to note that it is not easy to lead. It is not easy to lead because as you go up, the more responsibilities you have and the more things you have to manage. So those who are stepping up to lead, they went through a very hard recruitment process. I'm sorry?
Did you have the student second period?
I did not have them today. They were in advisory. Okay. All right. Come on, guys. Let's do another round of applause. Now, I don't know. I was saying it's very hard to be a leader, and it's very hard to choose a specific awards to celebrate those who go beyond and above and beyond, right? So this year I was challenged to choose who will be the MVP or the most valuable team player, and I have to narrow it down to 3. Again, everyone in here is an MVP. However, it is important to highlight and recognize at large these following outstanding leaders. Trying to hide their names. Okay. The first MVP has been on the media team since it was founded. She served as a member and leader of live streaming and as member of photography. She also served as leader of the entire media team last year. As for this year, she was a strong member of photography, taking stunning photographs of various different events from in and outside of school. Close-ups and portraits are her specialty. What's interesting about her is that in every event, she had a goal to improve her style of photography, leading her to create a portfolio of her own. Thank you, Sanaya, for the many years that you contributed your talent with us. We wish you luck and prosperity in your future. This is presented to Sanaya. The next MVP she started off as member of live streaming and a member of Theater Tech. Her dedication to Theater Tech led her to be its leader for this year, responsible for running lights and sound for every event. It is important to mention that the job of running lights and sound at the same time in the theater is something complex. However, after learning from the previous leader and practicing this craft on her own, she was able to make her mark and succeed in this task. Her leadership is very visible. She leads calmly, but with high standards. Now, John V. and Victor W. are her successors, from whom we witnessed their readiness from the last Outstanding Scholar Assemblies and from the spring concert. Candia, we admire your talent, and you will be missed. The next MVP demonstrated strong leadership skills while leading the video production team, and from her work in Theater Tech. Sorry, my last sentence was okay. This MVP demonstrated strong leadership skills while leading the video production team and from her work in Theater Tech. She led the team with calmness and with high standards. Her communication to the team was clear and firm while serving as one of my advisors. I do have advisors, guys. I don't make decisions on my own. Her opinion was unbiased and provided clarity to the situation. Her work with Theater Tech team was also stellar. She contributed numerous hours behind the scenes in preparation of our assemblies, theater productions, and concerts. Her leadership traits led her to be the leader of the entire media team for this school year. I trusted her with 8 different sub-teams as my availability to mentor and oversee their work was cut short this year. She demonstrated that when students are given the right tools, authority, and trust, a lot of positive things can happen. Zia served humbly with respect and professionalism. Without doubt, she will be missed and will succeed in life. She trusted Amanda to fulfill her role. Thank you. Okay, almost done, guys. Thank you for your patience. I have 3 different awards. The certificates I owed it to them, but I have something tangible that I will get today. The Parent Association has generally assisted us financially, even before I came on board, to make sure that we are working with the latest technology. Through the Parent Association, we have been able to upgrade our production computers, cameras, and the communication equipment in the studio and in the theater. They see value in what we do and do not hesitate to assist us in whatever we need. For that, we want to say thank you with this appreciation award. Although he's not here right now, it is important to mention this. This individual came into Scholars to assist the school in different capacities. He has been a vital part of media team in many different areas, but mainly in managing our YouTube channel and editing videos with tight deadlines. Every day he got a crash course on how to run different equipment and tasks in the studio and the media team. On his first day, I remember telling him that it will not be easy to work with me, because I tend to test people's abilities until they earn my trust. Mr. Anchor, you were tested in many different ways, and although it wasn't easy, I can tell you that you grew a lot in the past few months. Welcome aboard as an honorary member of the media team. This is presented to him. Some of you saw how I was talking to him this morning. Still, it has some room to improve. So tense, right? That's the feedback I got. I need to smile more. So that's why before I began, I'll do this. So I can try to smile. I smile, guys. I do. I do. This individual is someone that, despite fulfilling her role as a school leader, it is always behind the cameras, smiling with pride at the work that we do, and with the shared feeling of showing appreciation to each of us. She finds ways for us to feel supported, appreciated, and funded. It is important to note off script that the equipment that we use is very expensive, and especially because we are a school, and to fund media equipment as a school is very expensive. Sometimes I have to tell students how much they are so they can appreciate what we have and for them to take care of what we have. On script. She has trusted our work since day one, and thanks to that trust, we have been able to grow as a team. I think currently for the upcoming year, we're about 90 members. Expand our reach and improve our production. Although she served her role humbly, it is important to mention that she is also appreciated for her leadership in the school as a human in this world. Mrs. Smythe, thank you for your trust. Please come forward. It is up to you. Now it comes with two pieces because trust is very hard to earn, and it's very easy to lose. Thank you. And this is the box in case you want to put it in.
No, I'm going to put it right on display.
Okay, thank you. And then I have my closing remarks.
I don't want to throw off his closing remarks. I have to stand on my tippy toes. Hold on. Okay. So I'm not going to talk long at all, I promise, but I love the words that you just used of sitting behind the cameras, smiling with pride. And sometimes I'm in front of the cameras too, but I was exactly sitting there smiling with pride. So I did just want to take a moment to say first, a huge, huge thank you to all of you. The media team is absolutely outstanding. I am constantly blown away by how much you all do for the school. It's hard for me to believe that we do hand over this expensive equipment and these gigantic responsibilities to students in grades 6 through 12, and the results that we get are better than any single school that I have visited who put those responsibilities into the hands of the adults. So can we please all give all of you a combined giant round of applause, though I'm sure your hands hurt. And I also have to say this, I do very much appreciate the recognition. It is really, though, all about all of you. And I do need to say that I'm going back now. It's my 5th year as principal. And when I took over in March 2020, which was kind of a crazy time when the schools were shutting down, there are staff members, just like Mr. Racinos mentioned, how he has his advisors and he doesn't make choices on his own. And we know exactly who they are and who he calls up to come to his side. We learn as leaders who we can rely on very quickly because they are the people that show up for us, that get the work done, that see there's a need and jump in exactly like he's saying. And I have to say, he was absolutely one of those critical people that stepped up at that time to make sure we knew how to use Zoom. If you can believe it, back then we really had no idea what we were doing, figuring out how to use these different tools and making sure that our school was able to function in a remote world. When we came back in person, making him the media director is probably the best decision that I made as a school leader, taking him out of Spanish. He used to teach Spanish full time. I don't know if everyone knows that. And then giving him the media role full time and putting him in charge of this room, of all this equipment. Best decision ever. He recognizes the importance of it and honestly is way beyond the expectations that I could have dreamed of for what he has done for this team, for the school, for the whole program. So thank you so much. Can we please give Mr. Racinos a tremendous round of applause? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, I'm humbled by those words as well. Before we close this event, please take a moment to look around. You deserve a round of applause. Again. Although we are divided into different sub-teams, we are one whole team, the media team. Together we make a difference. Please don't forget why we do what we do. To be the solution and not the problem, because it is the right thing to do, even if we don't get anything in return. This event and the awards you receive today is a small token of our appreciation. Keep in mind that it is up to you to give value to each experience, moment, and award. To me, seeing you here today makes me smile. And to see how much you have grown makes me proud. For those graduating and for those that are moving on to do something different or something new, thank you for the time that you gave us. You are appreciated and you will definitely be missed. And for those who are staying and returning for next year, thank you very much for your contributions, continuous support, and commitment. May your heart be filled with pride. Thank you. This event has officially adjourned. This event is officially done.